This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Wednesday, June 11th. Cloudy skies with showers and thunderstorms throughout the day in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The storms will be heavier in the afternoon and evening with a chance for some flash flooding and damaging winds. The high will be 79, but it will be humid today. The low will be 67. Downpours are forecast to continue Thursday with over an inch of rain expected at DFW International Airport. These storms will have the possibility of severe threats, including damaging winds and hail, but are primarily expected to be subsevere. Here are today's headlines. A federal judge has ruled that the city of McKinney must pay a former resident nearly $60,000 in damages after a SWAT team damaged her home while pursuing a fugitive in 2020. The ruling ends a 5-year battle between Vicki Baker and the city. In July of 2020, a man kidnapped a 15-year-old girl, fled from police, and hid on Baker's property. Officers tried to draw out the man by launching tear gas grenades into the home, detonating explosives, and bulldozing a fence. The actions by the police caused extensive damage to Baker's house and property. A district court found that the explosions left her dog permanently blind and deaf. Toxic gas in the home required a hazmat remediation team. Appliances were destroyed, and nearly all of Baker's personal property were destroyed, according to court documents. Baker's insurance refused to cover the damage caused by police, and the city denied Baker's claim for property damage. She sued McKinney, and a jury awarded her nearly $60,000. But an appellate court reversed the district court decision, arguing that because it was objectively necessary for police to destroy the home, Baker was not entitled to compensation. Last week, a U.S. District Court judge ruled once again that Baker is entitled to nearly $60,000 in damages from the city under the Texas Constitution. In other news, a man taken into custody Monday evening during an immigration protest in Dallas is accused of assaulting a police officer. That's according to an arrest warrant affidavit obtained by the Dallas Morning News. Gerardo Velasquez Jr. faces 1 count of assault on a peace officer, a second-degree felony, and 1 count of attempt to take a stun gun from an officer, a state jail felony, an officer wrote in the affidavit. The 27-year-old Velasquez was booked into the Dallas County Jail, where he remained Tuesday afternoon on bail totaling $10,000. It's not immediately clear if he has an attorney. Dallas police say Velasquez was the only arrest at the 7 p.m. protest, which was attended by hundreds of people near the edge of downtown. In remarks to the Dallas Police Oversight Board on Tuesday, Chief Daniel Como said protesters threw objects at officers. He said he felt the responding officers handled the protest professionally. The protest in Dallas was one of several demonstrations against ICE that have recently taken place across the country following days of unrest in Los Angeles. And Texas high schoolers made gains in Algebra I, while their English performance on state standardized tests fell. That's according to Tuesday's release of STAAR results. The state's end-of-course exams measure students' performance in Algebra I, Biology, English 1 and 2, and U.S. History. Despite some growth, the percentage of students meeting grade-level expectations continued to sit below pre-pandemic levels in all subjects except English. Roughly 47% of students met grade level in Algebra I, a slight increase from the spring of last year when 45% of students hit that benchmark. Prior to the pandemic, that number was 62%. In English 1, just over half of students met grade level, down from 54% last year. A larger drop came in English 2, where 56% of students had expectations compared to 60% last year. The biggest gains came in biology, where 62% of students met grade level compared to 57% last year. U.S. history remained relatively stable with a 1 percentage point drop. About 68% of students met grade-level expectations in that subject. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.